You ever find it a little bit confusing that John chapter 1 talks about Jesus as the Word, using words like, in the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God, the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. What exactly does that mean? This is Dan from sermonsnack.com, bite-sized truths in 5 minutes or less. I think a really interesting way to look at this passage is through the eyes of marketing. Now, when a company has a brand new product that they want to bring to market, they typically go through a marketing plan. And part of that isn't just how they're going to do the marketing, but actually identifying exactly what makes their product valuable, what problem it's going to solve, and how they can communicate that to everybody else. Now, that often starts off with a whiteboard and lots of ideas, and it turns into something like a document that outlines the pain points that people have and the target market and who's going to enjoy this new product and all the features and benefits that they're going to experience when they use this new product. Now, once they've done that, obviously no one wants to actually read through pages and pages of information, let's say in a magazine. And so it needs to be condensed as much as possible into something that people can understand quickly. And this is where people start to narrow it down into a paragraph. This is what this product is in a short paragraph. Or even better, they'll narrow it down and come up with a slogan that helps to identify exactly what this product is and why it's so valuable. And once they've done that, now they've got something to hang their brand off of, hang their product off of, and put in front of people. And to take it even further, a lot of companies push for a way to have a memorable logo, some kind of symbol or image that they can put in front of people that's in its essence the most condensed and simplified version of everything that they've just done, all of their writing about value and the problems that they solve and the way that their company differentiates itself and why their product is so great. All of that gets packaged in to this logo so that people understand what the symbol represents. And all of this, from the logo to the tagline to the way that you communicate about the product on a website through documents, all of that is to ensure that people are able to understand value and then take an action to either buy it or use the product. And what I find really interesting is this idea that what if God had this idea of a marketing plan? Everything about the kingdom of heaven, of the good news, of all the glory that he is and being in relationship with him. And he needed to find a way to communicate this with all of his people on earth. That he needed a way to condense the message, to make it something palatable, to help people understand what it was, to give people a glimpse of exactly who he was, the good news, what it was like for the kingdom of heaven to come on earth. And so he was able to then take all of that and in the most concise and brilliant marketing campaign ever, came up with a single word to communicate it all. That all the fullness of God and his glory and the kingdom of heaven was condensed into this one word, who became flesh and dwelt among us in the person of Jesus. And it's in this person of Jesus and all the ways that he acted that we essentially have this walking logo reminding us of God's brand and what he's all about. And all of that so that we would understand and quote unquote buy the product. So we would take action, so we would follow Jesus with our lives, so we'd be able to embrace the good news, the salvation, the eternal life, and to be part of the kingdom of heaven coming on earth. Thanks so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, YouTube, or online at sermonsnack.com.